Hello, in this first lab, we're going to learn how to work with a microscope, how to use a microscope. And the first thing that you're going to learn in your lab manual is the different components, the different parts of a microscope, like the eyepieces here, the base here, the lenses that are very important, the stage. I posted several videos that they can help you to understand how to use it, how to use a microscope better. So give a look at them and make a small summary of each one. It doesn't have to be very long the summary. I just want to make sure that you understand how to use the microscope and you're ready to work with them. One thing that can make this lab experience that it goes very smoothly is that you know how to use it. And we unfortunately had multiple cases that at the end of the year all our microscope looked like this. So I just want to make sure that you are very careful with your microscope. And one key component for you to have a wonderful experience with your microscope is that you hold it well. Yeah, your hand has to be like this and the other hand has to be here. You will not be very happy if your microscope fall on the floor in front of everybody. We want to try to avoid that, and in all the videos that I posted, they will show you multiple times how to hold the microscope. I know that you can be very strong and you can hold it only with one hand, but you always have to hold it with two so you don't have any accident. A second thing that is a common mistake when you use a microscope is when you turn on, you're going to connect the microscope and then you're going to turn this on, and it's very important that you control the intensity of the light. Yeah, there is a dial here that I will show you in a second that you have to turn on the microscope with the lowest intensity as far as I will go. If not, you will burn the light bulb. Okay, so we don't want that happen. So in the side of the microscope, you will find this. When you see this triangle, this the short, the small section here, the acute angle is the lowest. Here this section it will be the highest. So make sure that you have it in the lowest intensity, and in that way you can turn on the microscope and you don't burn the bulb. In the video they will show you also that we have this compound microscope have 4 lenses, and these one are color coded. So always in red you will find the 4x, in blue you will find the 10x, in 40x will be in yellow, and one that is very important is this 100 that we hardly ever we are going to use, and we have to be very careful. This need an oil, so be careful. This one, and I send you many videos about the oil immersion, how the technique, how to do it. Another critical point here is that you watch those videos, do not scratch the lenses or scratch the slides. That is a common mistake that can happen. We will do simple tasks. If for some of you this will be new, for some of you you have done this maybe in high school. One example, one clear exercise that we generally do is try to look to have a slide with the letter E, and we will see what happens when you put it in the microscope. Yeah, and you will there is a video there that they explain and what is happening. So watch that video, and there will be a series of questions that you will have to answer and to hand it in to upload in Moodle, and explain why these kind of things happen. Yeah, you will learn how to change the condenser. So you will see that there are changes in the degree of light. This is very well explained in the lab manual, so give a read to that. That sometimes the condenser can make a huge difference to make the samples much more clear. So something important is that your working distance. So for example, when you have 4 or 10x, you will have a lot of space. While when you want to work with 40, you have very little space. Remember that. and when you have 100, you will have even smaller space. So here you will have in 40x, you have a lot of room, 10x, a little bit less room, 40x, very little room, so you cannot, you have to move very slowly, and with 100 you will have almost no room for movement, yeah. And if you don't pay attention to that, you can have the following problem. We also have one of those problems, and don't worry, I will be paying attention. And if you watch the videos, we can avoid that these things happen to you.